Let us begin with a truth. Wealth is a matter of frequency. Everything is made of energy. You are energy. Money is energy. Success is energy. And energy vibrates. Everything has a frequency. And whatever frequency you vibrate at, you attract that frequency. Most people don't understand this. They work for wealth. They struggle. They push. But wealth doesn't come because they are on the wrong frequency. They are on the frequency of lack, the frequency of fear, the frequency of struggle. And these frequencies attract more lack, fear, and struggle. But the wealthy man is different. He is tuned to the frequency of abundance. He thinks with abundance, speaks with abundance, acts with abundance. And the universe responds to him with abundance, because the universe is like a mirror. Whatever you reflect, it returns to you. Now let me tell you, if you want to create wealth, you must tune into the frequency of wealth. This is not just thought. This is being. This is identity shift. This is vibrational transformation. And this transformation happens through 6 principles. Each principle elevates your frequency. Each principle moves you to the vibration of abundance. And in the vibration of abundance, wealth comes effortlessly, because you are now in harmony with it. Understand the first principle. Abundance is everywhere. But most people don't see it because they look through the glasses of lack. They see what's missing. They see what's absent. And this focus shapes their reality. You wake up in the morning, you have 2 choices. You can either say, another day, same problems, or you can say, a new day, new opportunities. Both thoughts create a frequency. The first is the frequency of lack. The second is the frequency of abundance. To shift to the frequency of abundance, you must begin to see abundance everywhere. Did the sun rise? Abundance. You can breathe. Abundance. You can drink clean water. Abundance. You have a roof. Abundance. The internet exists. Abundance. Opportunities exist. Abundance. But these are small things, you might say. No. These are immense things, but you see them as small, because ingratitude is the foundation of the frequency of lack. And the ungrateful mind cannot attract abundance. The wealthy man sees abundance everywhere. He sees a tree and says, this tree produces thousands of seeds. Nature operates on the principle of abundance. He sees the ocean and says, unlimited water, abundance. He sees the sky and says, unlimited air, abundance. And this vision changes his frequency. Now he doesn't think lack. He thinks abundance. And the thought of abundance creates the reality of abundance, because thought is the seed of creation. Start today, every day. Find 10 examples of abundance. Look around. See, notice, appreciate, and feel. This practice reprograms your mind from lack to abundance, from scarcity to wealth. Understand the second principle. Thought is vibration. Every thought emits an energy wave, and this wave attracts similar waves. Positive thought attracts positive events. Negative thought attracts negative events. This is not mysticism. This is physics. Quantum physics has shown that there is an observer effect. Whatever you focus on manifests. Whatever you measure changes, because attention creates energy, and energy creates form. Most people think negatively. I have no money. I'm unemployed. I'm in debt. I'm unlucky. And these thoughts create negative vibration, and negative vibration attracts more negativity. But the wealthy man thinks positively. Money is coming to me. Opportunities are finding me. I am becoming wealthy. I am lucky. And these thoughts create positive vibration. And positive vibration attracts abundance. But be careful. This is not blind positive thinking. This is conscious frequency tuning. You are not denying reality. You are transforming reality. How? By changing your thought. If you have $100 in your bank account, don't say, I only have $100. Say, right now I have $100 and more is coming. Do you see the difference? The first sentence is the frequency of lack. The second sentence is the frequency of abundance. If you're looking for a job, don't say, I can't find a job. Say, the right job is coming to me. If you're in debt, don't say, I'm drowning in debt. Say, I'm paying off my debts and becoming wealthy. This is not wordplay. This is frequency shift. Because words create vibration, and vibration shapes reality. Start today. Catch negative thoughts. Stop them. Transform them into positive thoughts. Every day, every hour, every minute, because every thought is building your future. Understand the third principle. Thought matters, but emotion is power, because emotion creates magnetism. You can think something, but if you don't feel it, it won't manifest, because emotion is the key to creation. Why? Because emotion elevates frequency. Thought is mental, but emotion is energetic. Thought creates a frequency, but emotion amplifies that frequency. Thought is the message, but emotion is the amplifier. Most people use their emotions wrongly. They feel fear, they feel worry, they feel anger. And these emotions are low vibration, and low vibration attracts low results. But the wealthy man feels high vibration emotions: love, gratitude, excitement, joy, peace. And these emotions are high vibration, and high vibration attracts high results. Now let me give you a secret. If you want to attract wealth, you must feel the emotion of being wealthy. Now, before it happens. How? Through visualization. Every day, close your eyes and imagine you are wealthy. Millions in your bank. You're free, comfortable, secure, and feel. Feel the peace. Feel the pride. Feel the gratitude. Feel the joy. This is not daydreaming. This is frequency tuning. You are programming the emotion of wealth into your subconscious, and your subconscious doesn't know the difference between real and imaginary. If you feel wealthy, your subconscious says, okay, we are wealthy. And then behaviors, beliefs, actions all shape according to wealth. But if you feel poor, your subconscious says, okay, we are poor. And then everything shapes according to poverty. So control emotion. Feed high vibration emotions. Reject low vibration emotions, because emotion is magnetic. And whatever you feel, you attract. Understand the fourth principle. Giving is receiving. This seems like a paradox, but it is a universal law. Whatever you give multiplies. Whatever you hold decreases. Most people misunderstand. They say, I have no money. How can I give? But that's the point. Giving is not just about money. Giving is energy. Giving is love. Giving is time. Giving is knowledge. Giving is a smile. Every time you give, you send a signal to the universe. I have abundance. And the universe responds to this signal. Okay, then I'll send more abundance. But when you hold, you send a different signal to the universe. I have lack. I live in fear of losing. And the universe responds to this signal too. Okay, then I'll send more lack. He gives, he tips, he donates, he helps, he shares his knowledge. He gives his time. Because he knows that giving is the foundation of the frequency of abundance. And what he sees is this: the more he gives, the more he receives. Because the act of giving activates the frequency of abundance. And the frequency of abundance attracts abundance. But this is not strategic giving. Giving with the thought, if I give, it will come back, is manipulation. It is not the frequency of abundance. True giving is unconditional giving. Giving without expectation. Giving with love. Start today. Every day, give something. Give money. Give a smile. Give help. Give a compliment. Give knowledge. Whatever you give, it comes back. Multiplied. Understand the fifth principle. Whatever you focus on grows. Focus directs energy, and energy creates reality. Most people focus on the wrong things. They focus on their problems. They focus on their debts. They focus on their fears. And focus gives energy. That's why problems grow. Debts grow. Fears grow. But the wealthy man focuses on the right things. He focuses on solutions. He focuses on opportunities. He focuses on wealth. And focus gives energy. That's why solutions come. Opportunities come. Wealth comes. Focus is power. If you spend 10 hours a day thinking, I have no money, you're creating that frequency. And that frequency creates more I have no money situations. But if you spend 10 hours a day thinking, wealth is coming to me, you're creating that frequency. And that frequency attracts wealth. Now ask yourself, what am I focusing on during my day? What am I thinking? What am I talking about? What am I seeing? If the answer is negative, change it. Direct your focus. Be conscious. Every time a negative thought comes, stop it. Transform it into a positive thought. Every time you see a problem, look for a solution. Every time you feel lack, see abundance. This requires practice because your mind is accustomed to negativity. But as you practice, positivity becomes a habit, and positive focus creates a positive life. Understand the sixth principle. Belief is everything. Whatever you believe manifests, because belief is the foundation of your frequency. Most people believe wrongly. Wealth is hard. Money is evil. I can't be wealthy. And these beliefs determine their frequency. And frequency determines reality. But the wealthy man believes correctly. Wealth is natural. Money is a tool. I deserve to be wealthy. And these beliefs elevate his frequency. And high frequency attracts wealth. Belief is the language of the subconscious. The subconscious accepts belief as truth. And then behaviors, decisions, actions all shape according to that belief. If you believe I can't be wealthy, your subconscious says, okay, we can't be wealthy. And then you don't see opportunities. You don't take risks. You don't take actions because your subconscious chooses behaviors aligned with that belief. But if you believe I can be wealthy, your subconscious says, okay, we can be wealthy. And then you see opportunities. You take risks. You take actions because your subconscious chooses behaviors aligned with that belief. So change your beliefs. Destroy old limiting beliefs. Load new empowering beliefs. How? Through repetition, through affirmations, through visualization, through evidence. Every day say, I am on the frequency of wealth. Money comes to me easily. I am an abundance magnet. Repeat, feel, believe. And over time, this belief becomes reality. Now let me tell you the truth. Shifting to the frequency of abundance doesn't happen instantly. It is a process because you lived on the frequency of lack for years. That's why your mind is accustomed to that frequency. But if you practice every day, the frequency of abundance becomes your new normal. The first week, it's difficult because your mind is resistant. It clings to old beliefs, old thoughts, old emotions. But if you continue, resistance decreases. The second week, it becomes easier. The third week, it becomes a habit. After a month, the frequency of abundance becomes your identity. And when you live in the frequency of abundance, your life changes. Money comes more easily. Opportunities come more frequently. People help you. Doors open because you are now on the right frequency. And the right frequency attracts the right results. But be careful. This is not an excuse for laziness. I'm on the frequency of abundance, so I'll just sit and wait. No. The frequency of abundance combines with action. You must be both vibrationally ready and actively engaged. The frequency of abundance doesn't replace effort, but it makes effort easier. You still work, but you no longer struggle. You still move, but there's no more forcing because you're in flow, in harmony, in abundance. Now let me give you practical exercises. Because the frequency of abundance is not just theory. It requires practice. And daily practice creates permanent transformation. Exercise 1. Morning abundance. Meditation every morning. Sit in silence for 10 minutes. Close your eyes. Breathe and feel abundance. Feel that the universe is infinite abundance. Feel that you can access that abundance. Feel the emotion of being wealthy. This meditation sets the frequency for your day. Exercise 2. Gratitude list. Every day write 10 things. 10 things you're grateful for. Even small things. My coffee was good. The sun rose. My friend called. Whatever it is. Because gratitude is the foundation of the frequency of abundance. Exercise 3. Abundance visualization. Every day, visualize for 10 minutes. Visualize being wealthy, detailed, clear, colorful. Money in your bank. You're free, happy, and feel the joy, feel the peace. This visualization programs your subconscious. Exercise 4. Affirmations every day. Read out loud. I am a wealth magnet. Money comes to me easily. I am on the frequency of abundance. Repeat 10 times, 20 times, with feeling, with belief. Exercise 5. Act of generosity. Every day, give something, even small. Give a tip, make a donation, help someone, smile, give a compliment. Because giving activates the frequency of abundance. Exercise 6. Negative thought transformation. Every time a negative thought comes, catch it. Stop it. Transform it into a positive thought. I have no money. Money is coming. I can't succeed. I am succeeding. This practice reprograms your mind. Do these exercises every day, without exception. The first week requires discipline. The second week becomes a habit. The third week feels natural. And after a month, the frequency of abundance becomes your identity. Now let me give you a deep secret. The biggest enemy of the frequency of abundance is resistance. Subconscious resistances, beliefs, fears, traumas. These block the frequency of abundance. Maybe when you were a child, you heard, money doesn't grow on trees. Maybe you heard, rich people are evil. Maybe you heard, we're a poor family. And these sentences lodged in your subconscious. And now they're blocking the frequency of abundance. So you must clear these resistances. How? Through awareness. First step, become aware. I have this belief. Second step, question. Is this belief true or is it just a program? Third step, release. This belief doesn't serve me, so I'm releasing it. And fourth step, load a new belief. Money is a tool. Wealth is natural. I am worthy. This new belief releases the frequency of abundance. This clearing process can take time because some beliefs are very deep. But if you're patient, you clear them. And as you clear, the frequency of abundance strengthens. Let me tell you a story. There was a man. He struggled for years, worked hard, but money wasn't coming. Constant problems, constant obstacles. He got tired. And one day he realized something. He wasn't on the frequency of abundance. He was on the frequency of struggle. Every day he thought, it's hard. He thought, it's not enough. He thought, it won't work. And these thoughts determined his frequency. Then he decided to change his frequency. Every morning he did abundance meditation. Every day he wrote gratitude. Every day he read affirmations. The first week, nothing changed. The second week, small changes occurred. The third week, opportunities started coming. 3 months later, his life had completely transformed. Money was coming. Opportunities were coming. Life was flowing. Why? Because he had changed his frequency from struggle to abundance, from lack to wealth. And when he looked back, he said, "Why didn't I do this earlier? For years I was on the wrong frequency. But when I changed frequency, everything changed." You can do the same. Start today. Change your frequency from lack to abundance, from fear to love, from struggle to flow, and watch how your life transforms. Now let me tell you the final truth. The frequency of abundance is not just for money. This is for every area of life: health, relationships, happiness, peace, success. Everything is a matter of frequency. If you want health, tune to the frequency of health. Don't think sickness, think health. If you want relationships, tune to the frequency of love. Don't think loneliness, think love. If you want happiness, tune to the frequency of joy. Don't think sadness, think joy. Because the universe responds according to your frequency. Whatever you broadcast, it returns to you. This is universal law, unchangeable, unavoidable, absolute. So control your frequency. Be conscious. Every thought, every emotion, every word, every action, all determine your frequency. And your frequency determines your reality. From today, become a frequency master. Manage your thoughts, manage your emotions, manage your focus, manage your beliefs, and tune to the frequency of abundance. And in the frequency of abundance, wealth becomes inevitable because you are now in harmony with it. You are now in its vibration. You are now on its wavelength. The universe will respond to you with abundance because the universe always responds to your frequency. Now go. Tune your frequency to abundance, to wealth, to success, and watch how the universe responds to you because you are worthy. You are ready. You are on the frequency of abundance. Now just believe, feel, and watch it manifest.